Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Gonna do a full run of Cobalt Core. 9. Let me see, which of the memories do we have already? So far, we've got all of Riggs done and only missing one of Isaac's, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do another run with Isaac. Need to win 5 more runs to unlock this final ship. I think it's called the Tide Runner. Busy lately, but good. How about yourself? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I've got the snuffles today. My sinuses are acting up for some reason, but been having a pretty good day, considering. What you been busy with lately? Trying to remember what I spent today doing. I didn't do a full run with the Gemini, at least I don't think I did, so I'm willing to try this again one more time. Might be fun to play around with as Isaac. Been busy with work and fixing a car I bought. Ooh. I hope that the car's been fun to tinker with at least, because, I mean, I'm not much of a car guy myself, and it sounds like pain to my ears. Let's try 2 random cards to type B, and okay, 2 basic shot Bs. I keep having another dream cat. Yeah, did this one have a cool sword too? Yeah, except you were the one with the sword. Alright, now you've got my attention. Well, I think the sword was a metaphor. I don't remember the details. But we were all there. The world was ending, but you were holding it back. But there was something wrong with you. You were different. And then I wake up. Fascinating. And you're dead. Wisbo. Thou art in the presence of Wisbo the Fremgificent. Wow, cool hat. Thank you. Okay. And Solar Wind is already gonna make you move, so I'll just call that my turn. Oh no, Drake. Drake is missing. That's not normal, right? No, it's not. Drake is missing. The next 1 Drake cards you play do nothing. That's too bad, because this is one of my favorite ones. I would love to use this right now. You're dead. Goodbye. Let's fight this elite. It's Spike 2. It's me, Spike 2. Indeed it is. Goodbye. Hello. What is right click again? The leftmost card in your hand's attacks deal -1 damage. The rightmost card in your hand's attacks deal +1. What if there's only 1 that you draw at the time? I guess it kind of probably cancels out, hopefully. Unless, since it specifies leftmost first, then it would just consider it the leftmost attack. Adaptive plating would be nice right now. And jet thrusters would also be kind of good, since I don't have a lot of movement. Kind of wish there was a random reward. I don't mind picking any of these. The majority of my attacks do over 1 damage, so I don't really have to risk doing 0 damage with this. Let's take right click just because. Gambling. Hello. Huh. I was picking up a signal at this abandoned shipyard, but as soon as we dropped out of hyperspace, it vanished. We could try to patch up the hull. Yeah, let's repair the ship, why not? 1 repair. Surprise drone. Okay. And let the drones finish the job. Kaboom. Let's just try this. 1, 2, 3. That's game. I'm dead. Unfortunate. 25 minutes already. Oof. I think one of the things that was killing me the most was that I didn't have enough movement to go around, but it was kind of a mix of lacking that and shield. But if I get lucky with the card rolls with Isaac, like add a bunch of drones to my hand, then I don't really need extra shield all that badly. Then again, Dizzy is really monstrously good at tanking if you can get his stuff going. Let's take the 2 random cards type B again. 2 basic shot Bs. Excuse me. Hello? Oh my goodness. User cat. Unzip OXF3 det. Command failed successfully. Huh? Cat online. Sorry. I mean, hi. Interesting. Do you guys prefer the blue or the red side? I'm a blue guy. Red! Go figure. Good start. Kelly's a red guy too. Yeah, not too surprising. I personally, when I look at the ship, I think it's more pink than red, but I see what they're getting at. I think both are pretty good. Get out of here. It's Wisbo again, the Towie. I like how he's up here. The question is that a decoration, or is he actually just standing there outside of his ship? That's probably just actually him. Then again, this is technically the cockpit, so it could just be a mini Wisbo decoration. What do you think? Space magic? Yeah, he could just be protecting himself with that. Who needs air when he has magic? Kaboom. And we'll take this top path enemy, why not? It's the Gnat. Space mines already. Minefield. You're fighting in a minefield, watch out. Okay. I kind of forgot that was a modifier, not gonna lie. Be gone. This will be over pretty quickly. And by that, I mean right now. Kaboom. Welcome to Spike 2's domain. Bye. Oh. Hey, I think this supports my crystal immune system theory. What, because it's eating that ship? Yeah, and it'll eat us if we're not careful, or something. Alright, well, let's not stick around to find out. Agreed. I think I want to put on payback right away. That could be fun. I just realized how crazy payback would be if I applied mine while I was up against Spike 2. Then it would basically just become a ping pong back and forth, and whoever kills who first wins. That sounds scary. Some temporary shields. Although that's not gonna really protect me because that's gonna suck. I think I'll have you take one of those hits, because that's otherwise gonna be pretty devastating. Speaking of, I would love to move. I'm having the same issue again. I'm not being able to avoid the most devastating attacks. It likes lining them up with my weak spot. I wonder if they made the enemies smarter or something. Because that's very aggravating. Could you please move out of the way? In the other direction, maybe? I don't think I'll really be able to kill him this turn. Almost, but not quite. Let's see how we hold up here. Nice. Payback took care of him. Never mind. Radio repeater. When you end your turn, all mid-row objects do their actions twice instead of once. I think we'll take that. Hey, books. Hello? Whoa. One. Did it work? Whoa. Ta-da! How did you do that? Crystals are magic. It's scientifically proven. Excuse me? I couldn't help but notice you have a special role in this time loop. Can I join your crew one of these times? I don't see how we could stop you. Okay, see you real soon. Pop. Yay. Onward. Yeah, speaking of space magic. And here we go, we're in the lawless sector again. Boop. Maybe I like it warm in here. This drone's name is Gary. Yay. Gary's back. Wow, they can't keep up at all. I think drones are going to be pretty big now, with Radio Repeater together with Piercer. This is just an Isaac run. Look at all the artifacts I have going for him so far. I'm pretty okay with that. Isaac is literally the GOAT. I probably could have finished him that turn if I moved them over a bit. Let's do that, why not? I guess I didn't have to. Really don't have to with this. Kaboom. I think I'll zigzag here. I see the elite path again. Let's try this event. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Faulty jump point. We are way too close to a black hole. That's bad. Very astute. You gotta jettison something? Oh no. I love all of these. We have 2 EMP slugs. So I'm okay with losing EMP slug. I'll lose one of those. Little scorch, little singe. What else is new? Oh, nothing much. How's the ship running? As good as can be expected. By which I mean bad. It's really not that bad. I really want to take one of the upgrades here. But with 3 elites ahead of me, I really feel like I should take the top up on hull. I think I'll take one attack drone B, I guess. If I get lucky, then I won't have needed the repairs. Ooh, shiny. Who's the first boss? Crystal and offshoot. Put drone out there. And cancel that, and you're dead. It's so tempting to take that other repair yard for card upgrades, but I am going elite path, I'm committed. Rogue Starnickel, Glurp. The last time we fought this guy didn't go so well. But I'm determined to make sure that things turn out differently. Dead. Ooh. Nice. And Corrode will finish you off. Or just a second attack. Awesome. His rigs. Evil rigs. I want to protect myself from that, thanks. Ooh. Sorry, drones. It was kinda worth it. I think you're donezo. Bye-bye. Easy. Jupiter drones, another corrosion beam, pillage and plunder A. Pillage and plunder is probably better on builds for good card draw, smaller deck sizes. Another corrosion beam would be funny, because then they could take 2 chip damage per turn. I guess I don't really need a Jupiter drone. Considering I don't have bubble field, I don't really have a way of protecting it to make sure it stays alive. So it would be very short-lived double attacks going on. I think I'll take an extra corrosion beam. I don't know, I didn't get that opportunity. Shield burst. Every time you gain any shield, gain 1 temporary shield. I would love for this to keep being big shield build, thank you. Onward. Bye-bye. Shift shot's kind of funny, but that works against scatter shot because it moves enemies in the other direction. Well, that would be if I were to try to use them on the same turn, which they're clearly not meant for. Ventilator B. Discard 2 cards, draw 4 cards. -2 heat. And repeatable if I need to. Let's try Ventilator B. I don't really have card draw going on. I think I'll zigzag here through the middle, because that's another 3 elite path that I can put myself on. Then again, I might want to give myself a break and take the top route, because that's 3 card upgrades. Or 2 upgrades and a heal, depending on how I want to do it. Well, we'll start by taking this random event here. Brimford. Hello there, would you care to engage in some debate? Talk about the shoes? I've got nothing but time on my hands, we can do this over and over. This is the event that I was hoping to bump into earlier for swapping something, but I don't remember what I wanted to swap. I think it was a card that I ended up not taking. Nah, we don't have to do this. Well, goodbye now. Who's next? It's Smith. Oh look, here comes the science nerd. Gonna give me a science fact? Yeah, the Cobalt's emission spectrum is mostly gamma rays, which I was being facetious. Dang. And Solar Wind is back. This isn't personal, Eunice. Nah, just a good old-fashioned fight. It's too bad my drone's all the way over there. But I guess that doesn't matter. Goodbye. Still kind of torn between top path and middle path. We could go elites and get maybe 3 artifacts here. Or just take an easy path, get some card upgrades. I think more artifacts are always nice. I'll take the risky path. Preston Colossus. Hide behind my drone at the weak spot. Can add 1 more corrode to you to really speed that up. I think I will. And give me more temp shield. Goodbye, drone. That's really going to hurt, actually, if I don't do anything about that. I'm just gonna scoot one over here and hope for the best. Ouch. Again, ouch. Wishing I had this flippable right now. So if it moves over twice, then it's still gonna be hitting me with everything. And then I move over left, and it'll still hit me with an 8 damage attack, at least. And this is about to be 10 damage. And 8 is better than 10. Let's try it. Shield me a little bit. That's still gonna hurt a lot. 13 hull left. I don't know. This isn't looking all that good. Help me. Is that gonna kill you? Oh my god, thank goodness. That was rough. Now I'm not super confident about the rest of this, but I can at least take up here for maybe a second artifact, avoid that boss, whatever it is. 2 of 8 on the first turn. I think I'll take Fracture Detection for secret double damage part. Detecting a minefield up ahead with a lot of exploded ships inside. Let's stop and look for cool stuff. We'll probably barely explode at all. It's not really worth it at mine current health. I'm sorry, cat. Fine, no fun. Permanently gain +2 max shield on pickup. Thank you. I need something like that. Awesome. I'll take Solar Breeze for a bit more drone control. And card draw is Duncan. Oh gosh. My drone should be able to find that brittle point pretty fast. Yes, they should. How about give me 1 shield here, clear 1 zone, scoot you over. Stun charge just to swap here. Attack drone. That'll help if you move over. Okay. I want him to live, so he gets moved. And bubble fields too. Ooh, brittle spot found. Okay. And he's lining himself up with it. But also with me. Really wish I could flip this and move away more. Then get drilled. I'm gonna try not to, but I think this might be over. Maybe. Yeah, if only I could move over a little bit more. Yeah, either way, he's going to hit my weak spot with that. Let's move him over like that, because I want to apply that extra temporary shield. This guy gonna die. Unfortunate. Thank goodness I can move a bit now. More corrode. Get you out of here a little bit faster. I'm protecting my weak spot with my drone. I'm so sorry at letting the Snuffles take control. Drake. That's also really bad. I think that's game. I don't think I can do anything about that. Simply too many asteroids. If I could get them out of the way and attack the brittle spot, that would be nice. But I think that's over. Yeah, I'm gonna get drilled. This is kind of what I was afraid of. I was hoping that my favorite... I don't know if he counts as a mini-boss, but I assume he does with all the health or shield he's got. Like, the crab guy. I kind of wish he would have shown up again. Brack the crab. Kind of stupid. I could have held on to my drone shift and then cancelled one of these, but as long as this guy hits me here, I'm still dead. Let's try re-rolling. Any more shield? Little bit. I think I'm still dead. Yeah. That's too bad. That was a really good run too. That was such strong artifact builds for Dizzy and Isaac. I just didn't have any movement, and that's kind of what punished me in the end. Maybe next time in place of Drake I will bring Riggs. Do Dizzy, Riggs, Isaac or something. But Books has been unlocked, yay. An alchemist. Her cards use Shard as a resource to power up defense, movement, and mid-row actions. Maybe good with Isaac. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming to stream. I had lots of fun. I've been considering adding a second day to my streaming schedule, but I need to really stop slacking and just sit down and first of all, I think I need to finish editing my VODs before I get to doing that. Editing and uploading all my VODs that I still have yet to put out there before I can add a second day to the schedule. If you enjoyed this stream, please give me a follow. It means a lot. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thanks so much for being here. Bye bye.